Welcome to the Beefy Pod, the official podcast of Beefy, the multi-chain yield optimizer, getting you some of the best yields in all of DeFi. I'm your host, Jorge, with the man, the myth, the legend, the animal, the machine from down under, your AI-generated / real human being, TBC, the Beefy Cow, are here today to tell you about all your favorite crypto news and more. TBC, let me start this off. The day is Monday.
Yes.
You're waking up in the morning.
Yes.
You're making your coffee. You're making your pancakes.
Eggs.
You're opening your newspaper, that you still read, and receiving the mail.
5 years old.
You're looking at your pager, and you had 3 missed calls, and you're getting ready to go to your pay phone, and then you finally look at your phone, your cell phone, and at that moment, everything collapsed.
Yes.
Like, wow. The market just went down. There was just a flurry of FUDed news, and it was just absolutely ridiculous. Bitcoin fell down to 86K. Ethereum went down to 2,800. Should have bought some there. And altcoins just went down, and the sentiment just fell to extreme fear. I mean, it was painful.
It's game over.
It was a painful day.
It's over. All right. Just letting you all know this is the last time we're doing this because there will be no crypto market next week.
Trump came in and told us he was going to pump the Bitcoins to new highs. And
he did.
Here we are.
He did.
He did, though. He did. That's true. That's true. I mean, I need to eat shit on that one. He did.
It's just a pullback, Jorge. Don't worry about the extreme fear and anxiety that you're feeling. Don't just don't worry about it. Just ignore it, move on with your life and just assume that anything you've ever invested in crypto is gone. And that's the best way to handle it.
Acceptance is definitely one of the stages, to moving forward. And TBC, what I found interesting was there were several different stories, but I think the biggest one was that Japan is for sure the BOJ, which is probably the next most important global bank after the US, is going to do rate hikes in order to fight inflation.
Good for them.
And and honestly, they kind of have to do something because, I mean, they've just put so much money. The debt to GDP there is just absolutely insane. And then, on top of that, instead of deflation, they started seeing inflation. I mean, there's a new prime minister basically because the price of rice was hitting all-time highs in Japan. Shout out to commodities traders if you somehow won that, I guess. but yeah, dude, just nuts. So
how degen do you have to be if you're betting on rice at this point? Right?
Dude, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of people that bet on rice. But anyways, with that being...
All right. Let's go.
But the thing here that's notable is that, well, what a lot of people don't know is that rates in Japan are basically close to zero. And so because of that, institutions around the world, as well as rich individuals, would essentially take loans in Japan at rates that were zero and purchase assets, but more often than not, U.S. treasuries, since they were at 5%. And that way they would just get a loan for basically nothing and get 5% off the top when they're buying U.S. treasuries. Make sense, TBC?
It does. I'm following.
So the issue came about where people started panicking because if the rates go up in Japan, that means that these trades that they have done by using Japanese leverage to buy yen to basically convert it into US dollars to then buy other assets could unwind as people have to quickly pay off their leverage. Sounds like a crypto
Sounds
scam.
like a movie. Is Kevin Spacey available? We could probably make this movie, right?
We can. Apparently Kevin Spacey has been living in Airbnbs ever since the whole thing came out where he was molesting someone.
Listen,
yeah,
maybe we could get him on.
That
maybe
really
he could
hurt.
Be a regular on this podcast. Kevin Spacey, if you're not doing anything, reach out to us. Listen. We all make mistakes, all right? We all make mistakes.
He's unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, turned out he was a sicko.
Yeah, well,
but
aren't they all?
I don't know, but it does. We shouldn't excuse it.
Listen,
But anyways, with that being said, so people in the markets started panicking, and markets around the world crashed, but especially the crypto market. And something else to know about the Japanese is like the yen falls in value so much that Japanese people or Japanese finance people typically just sell their yen and buy other currency and other assets. And so they're also massive holders of global treasuries, massive holders in the crypto space, massive holders in stocks, because why hold your money in yen if it's going to be worth less tomorrow?
So, Jorge,
So
what
the
I'm
rates going up is huge.
Hold on. What I'm hearing from you is we should all be paying attention and purchasing our Nissan Skylines sooner than later, is what you're saying.
I was thinking about getting a Honda Ridgeline.
Oh, okay. I mean, but like that's not Fast and Furious.
That's true. You're right. It's just a good, reliable car.
Yes,
basically.
That's right, Honda. And if you're listening, we support you.
So the question is, how much is this going to affect the markets? There's a lot of debate on that online, but it's caused a lot of extreme fear. And then the next thing, which was big, is that since Bitcoin fell, it became a panic attack for MSTR holders. Because for those of you that don't know, some MSTR holders are supposed to receive 10% on their investment.
Where's the yield come from?
Where's the yield come from, baby? And the thing is, if the price of Bitcoin goes down, without getting into the technical jargon, they basically have to sell their Bitcoin in order to make these payments.
Oh my God.
And the current CEO is not Michael Saylor. People forget that.
Is, not good.
Yeah. So the current CEO has said that if they have to, they will. And now it looks like they're open to lending out their Bitcoin. So in other words, they got to find...
This is not.
It doesn't mean they're going to do it, TBC. These are just things that they've. There's considering.
Jorge, you're not making me feel any better. This sounds like, you know what this sounds like? It sounds like everything is built on a house of cards, and we should make a movie about it, starring celebrity
Kevin Spacey. God damn it, TBC.
Let's go.
God damn it. But the good news is that the FUD was slowed down because somehow they got another $1.4 billion in cash and basically straight up said they're going to use it to pay that dividend, that 10% yearly dividend. So for now, it looks like they're not going to sell their Bitcoin for at least 12 to 24 months. So it's going to be interesting to see where we go from here. TBC. I mean, it feels like eventually they're just going to have to.
Hey, Jorge.
I don't know.
Breaking news.
I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy.
Listen. It turns out.
Or downward Debbie Downer.
Okay, so like I just did some research. It looks like some major celebrity just got wrecked this week, who once had a net worth of 70 million, is now completely gone. It's gone. This is a breaking news story as of yesterday. I don't know if he was.
Who's the celebrity?
I don't know if he was in this market. I don't know if he was trying to. He got margin called on the yen. I don't know what he was doing, or maybe he's. Oh, never mind. It's because of some sort of sexual assault legal battles. Never mind. Well, anyway, it looks like Kevin Spacey is actually homeless. So
yeah,
and broke. So Kevin, you need to make $20.
Kevin Spacey, for $20,
you can molest
you can be a guest on the Beefy Pod, and you can talk. Oh my God, and you can give us your opinion on crypto. What does Kevin Spacey think about crypto? That's what all the holders want to know.
Go.
You imagine he goes on the internet. It's like, I think Bitcoin will go up. People start buying like crazy.
He needs to start a meme token. He's got to come out like the Hawk Tua girl, dude. He's got to get a pump and dump here. Look at the jokes we can make. God, dude, if the year ends off with Kevin Spacey pumping and dumping a meme coin, this is.
He could be like our Chris D'Elia.
You
know what
God.
I mean?
Yes.
Anyways, but TBC, the market ended up pumping as well for a variety of reasons. we're not going to go into all. Well, yeah, we will. Tell you
my-
what, I'll go from this story to the other reason it pumped. But the biggest reason is that notorious crypto bears Vanguard capitulated. They have decided to open up the floodgates and give access to Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, and Solana ETFs to their clients.
Who wants that?
And people don't realize
Who is there?
that
Is that if you're in the audience, do you really want an XRP ETF? Let me know, okay? Just at me and be like, dude, I totally want that. Come on now.
I have good news for you, TBC. We have a story about that too. So
this is,
save your joy.
oh god,
Just
let's go.
Calm down. But this is a big deal. A lot of you don't know this, or maybe some of you do. If
Yeah.
you're watching the show, you probably do.
you're
But
in.
Vanguard holds $11 trillion
Mm-hmm.
in assets for their clients. So, I mean, just the fact that like 5% or 6, 7, who knows how much percent can be diverted into crypto is a big deal. And it gave a lot of positive sentiment within the market. So, I mean, honestly, Vanguard, it's okay to admit you're wrong, and welcome to the party. You'll be sad like the rest of us in no time. TBC.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about Peter Schiff.
Holy-
what is going on?
Guy, if you
with
didn't see
him?
this, Jorge, this was wild. So apparently at a Binance Blockchain Week, longtime Bitcoin critic and everyone's favorite gold advocate, Peter Schiff, was put on the spot by everybody's favorite longtime advocate for crypto and BNB and I don't know, one of the 12 richest men alive, Shangpeng Zhao.
Shangpeng Zhao.
Well, we just call him CZ because that's, it's cooler when you could just
Easier.
You could just have you can be named after a gun. When
Right.
asked, so anyway, I got distracted from my sentence. Anyway, when Peter Schiff, he was asked to verify the authenticity of physical gold bars on the stage or something like that, and Schiff admitted he cannot confirm whether the gold was real. what
That was awesome. CZ,
He's like,
everyone's
"Hey,
favorite.
Can you find the real gold? And Peter Schiff's like, yeah. So go ahead, Jorge, if you want.
No, it was CZ pulled out like a Kyrgyzstanian bar of gold.
Oh yeah.
And
I have those.
Dude, everybody loves that.
laying all over the place. Everybody has them
sorry,
because they listened to us at
Kyrgyzstan.
the beginning of the year when we said buy gold.
Yeah, and then
the
he
crypto
just handed it to him. It's like, can you tell if this is real gold or not? And I think what's so fantastic about that moment is, first off, I love watching two sketchy guys have a debate.
Yeah.
One,
Yeah.
and two, it's just great because you can see that Peter Schiff in that moment realizes like, okay, maybe I'm not all right about this, but maybe I got this wrong here. Because honestly, that's the beauty of Bitcoin, that it's verified instantly on the blockchain. You can send it. There's no intermediary. You can take it anywhere in the world as long as you remember the numbers in your head or you have it tattooed somewhere on your body. I mean, you could basically open your wallet anywhere. I mean, it's a brilliant piece of technology. And I love that CZ was able to kind of arm wrestle this guy down like in the first round, without any issues. So that was pretty cool. I actually did like that. And the only thing we'll know is when will Peter Schiff start pushing a crypto Ponzi? Actually, let's make a bet. TBC, do you think he's going to push a Ponzi?
Yeah, what are the odds on
Next
this?
year.
Why the hell not? Well, you might as well.
Maybe we need to put a bet on
should.
Polymarket.
We should. So we like Polymarket.
Yes.
We're gonna set that up for you guys. It's gonna happen.
Peter Schiff will push a Ponzi scheme.
What if Jorge? I just want to ask, like, would we be reporting on this story if like Peter was actually ready? Right, like he just like pulled out a jar of like mercury or something from his back pocket, and he's like, "Let's go, let's see if this actually."
What?
Yeah, like
What's he doing with the mercury?
so. Well, because density, Jorge, density, gold sinks in mercury, and like he could have just dropped it in there and been like, "There you go, Xing Xiaoping. What do you think about that?" And then like the stage, everyone would have just The whole audience would have blew up as he absolutely destroyed Bitcoin right then and there because he started
Right.
Mercury Chain. That's it, Peter. I have ideas.
Mercury Chain.
I have it.
You know, dude, that you're blowing up this dude. He's gonna call
Peter
you.
Schiff.
He's gonna.
I'm just full of ideas today. You, me, and Kevin Spacey. We got this. We got this.
But TBC,
Yes.
TBC.
Yeah. What crazy things are happening next?
Because we're definitely not biased Ethereum fans.
We aren't.
Look,
I'm not.
we are not. But kind of a big deal. The Ethereum Fusaka upgrade went live.
Fusaka.
So
yeah.
the activation of the Fusaka upgrade made Ethereum's price spike by 4.3% in a single day. It went up to 3,200. Is Ethereum now in its own new cycle? Who knows? As volume surged, a reaction widely interpreted as optimism about the upgrade potential to improve network scalability, reduce transaction costs, and support layer 2 growth. So, I mean, this upgrade's a pretty big deal. It's able to handle more transactions now and blob data from rollups. So the theory here being is that the layer 1, I think, is being set up to eventually handle more transactions.
Yeah.
And become more fluid and easy to use. Honestly, for me, I like the direction they're going. I think that there's still a lot of other aspects of Ethereum that need to be worked on. But for me, right now, the key factor for Ethereum is to be competitive in the new marketplace. We need Ethereum to be able to, not just be the center for lending and borrowing and, for liquidity and for yield farms. It needs to also be able to handle real world products and be able to handle that type of throughput. So I really appreciate that they're making this move. TBC, your thoughts?
Yeah, so this is pretty simple, and my thoughts are pretty pedestrian here. But Ethereum, you got to stop talking in nerd speak because nobody understands what the hell you're talking about half the time. I understand you're all highly intellectual MIT grads and from around the world talking computer jargon, but half the time, people still don't know what a blob is, okay? And that's a word we all kind of understand, but then there's you use all this technical jargon to explain other technical jargon, and we're all supposed to get tingly on the inside because of it. I don't know what the hell is going on half the time. They're like, Ethereum's releasing an update, and I'm like, okay, it's another technical service manual that I'm just not going to read because I don't know. Just say Ethereum's getting faster, it's getting better, price go up, and that's all you need to say. Ethereum Foundation, people go. That's what people want, and we don't need all the other jargon, and we've learned this from other chains, right? Sell stupid ideas into simple folks like me, right? That's what we want.
TBC is just a very simple Southern lawyer. Just a very simple Southern lawyer.
And then everything is a license plate too with Ethereum, right? Everything is we have recently we got it says here the EIP 7594, right? You sound like a state trooper calling in plates every single time there's an upgrade. Just use real words. Call it like the happy banana. Just kind of the happy banana upgrade.
Banana?
Listen, if happy Nana came out as an upgrade, you'd be like, holy shit, everybody pay attention to this.
I think people would just get a kick of, from him just going on stage and, with this Russian kind of.
That guy, dude.
Hey everybody, we're just gonna do the happy banana upgrade.
And then just cue Sade in the background.
Just imagine
Everybody on Ethereum will have a happy banana.
Imagine the memes of his picture with his big banana. Right?
Lord.
See?
I'm not trying to get banned from YouTube.
But my point is, we'll put the picture of Vitalik's pocket picture. His tube sock. Right here.
I'm so sorry that you've had to see this, ladies and gentlemen.
The happy banana. Just come on, Ethereum. Throw us a bone. Who are you talking to?
That would be funny. But TBC, also something that is really cool about this is also his language. He's now encouraging people to start to build more
Yes.
on the layer
Yes.
1. Like I think
Yes.
it's, I don't think people, the ETH fanatics want to admit it, but it's a tacit admission that the layer 2s are extracting value from Ethereum.
Yes. I mean,
So I'm glad that they're going in this direction.
Jorge, when you first experienced, I guarantee this is, you, me, anyone who's, 85 years old who's ever used Ethereum. Your first experience with it is like, all right, I got some Ethereum. What should I do? And then you're like, I'll try doing something with it. And then you realize it costs you $74 to complete a transaction, right? Ethereum still hasn't really healed from those scars.
That's true.
And now we have
Yeah.
all these L2s building on top of it that are lightning fast, right? And they cost absolutely nothing. But we're kind of at the point now where Ethereum is back to being cheaper. And that's what Ethereum should say. Be like, hey, we're cheaper than those younger sluts out there. That's what they need to do. And to get excited because we got Happy Banana rolling out soon. That's
That was TBC. You're a poet. You really
I'm
are.
just saying.
However, with big upgrades come big issues. So
What's the issues?
there was a bug during the
No.
upgrade that made one of Ethereum's largest clients go down, and it was called the Prism Consensus Client, and it caused a validation and block finalization problem.
Didn't they have an audit? Why aren't you? Does Ethereum
No. But here's
where's
TBC,
the bug
I'll get
coming
there.
from, Jorge?
No. Look, with any technology, there's going to be issues. But the big thing to take away from this is that there was zero downtime.
Yeah. Oh,
Despite one of the largest clients going down. And I think this is like, what I wanted to emphasize here is just how powerful the Ethereum blockchain is, that as a team, they can do these huge upgrades. One client goes down, nobody is affected in any way because of the architecture. Because Ethereum has multiple clients using multiple programming languages, 2 different types of clients, execution and consensus clients. And so because of that, people were still able to use Ethereum. So most people didn't even know this happened.
oh my God, that's amazing.
It's just
the
awesome. This is
best.
why, like, in bear markets, I will continue to accumulate Ethereum, because if something like this happened on Solana, the whole chain would have gone down.
Well, they just shut it off every once in a while for the hell of it. So
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's so I just wanted to say that just to point out how badass Ethereum is, and I'm still buying.
that's good for you. I mean,
Yes.
we're
Good for
we're
me.
all in the system, hanging on by a thread anyway, because of Cloudflare. I can't say that for some reason.
Cloudflare.
Cloudflare. Anyway, yeah. Did you? By the way, have you seen, like, look at the eyeliner that I'm rocking today? I look like that guy, like the guy from Lost, like that hot, sexy dude from that television show that was before most of your time. Never mind.
Is that the one that in private you told me you wish would have shown up on the show, all covered in coconut oil?
Yes,
I'm pretty sure that was the guy.
Yes. Oh my God. Right. Do you think
TBC.
do you,
Wait, do I think what?
Do you,
do I think
Do you
what?
think if Vitalik went on stage with his tight pants and announced Happy Banana, that a coconut oiled up Kevin Spacey would just get
Oh God, please no.
okay.
Please no. TBC, don't do this to me. I don't want that image in my head.
Why is this the ongoing
that-
joke today? I don't understand. Moving on.
Just
What are Ethereum clients? Did we talk about
no,
this?
no. TBC,
Oh, I'm
TBC.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Scroll a little down.
Yeah, okay.
Because your favorite story is down there.
Oh my God, how much do I have to scroll? Oh, there it is. I found. Oh my God, I have to read this.
I got that one for you. You know I did.
Sentiment data shows social sentiment drop. Oh my God. XRP faces downside risk. Shut up. Oh, here we go. According to recent reports, social sentiment around XRP has turned wildly negative, bringing fear, uncertainty, and doubt, better known as FUD, back into the focus for the token. CoinDesk says, oh, I'm actually quoting a source there. This shift in public mood is is considering. I'm sorry. Is that it? What's this word here, Jorge? XRP is nearing significant support levels. Okay, looks like XRP is in the shitter. Which analysts say could lead to further downside risk. Oh my God, Jorge, what was? Did I have a XRP prediction earlier this year?
I think you did.
Oh my God! In essence,
I don't remember, but either way, I know this is deep down inside how you.
This is so amazing.
And I
well,
wanted to
XRP
give you an
previously
opportunity
saw
to be
bullish
happy.
momentum. Sure, it did. And ETF led to optimism. The current change in investor sentiment reflected social media chatter, and the online chain and market data obviously is creating headwinds. It's falling, people. Selling pressure is on, and everybody is realizing why is anyone buying this? And nobody wanted the ETF. And that $45 quadrillion price tag that we all assumed XRP could balloon to is just. Can I use the R word here? You could just bleep it out.
No,
stop it.
TBC. Please don't.
But you know what I'm saying. Really, really stupid.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
I guess what happened is the behind the scenes, the guarantees, the fact that XRP was going to take over the entire. It was a commodity derivatives markets.
The entire Marvel multiverse.
Yeah, it was taking it all over. XRP was taking over the world, right? That was the report this year. Derivatives markets, commodities markets, land markets, ocean markets, everything, air markets, space markets. XRP was consuming
the
it
Japanese
all.
rice market.
Oh no, I don't know if they can pierce. That's the most legit of all of them. Anyway, XRP, dude, what's going on, guys? Like, what a surprise. I couldn't, because listen, we might be a little bit in DeFi, just a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I see no one ever who's serious about crypto ever talk about XRP. It's just a bunch of backroom boomer politicians that are like, hey, we're gonna turn this. No, screw you. We're not stupid. We're not buying your scam token.
Yeah,
or ETF, scam ETF.
Or scam ETF. But I mean, to each his own. But I mean, the way I view XRP is that it's an institutional play. You're betting that people will use a centralized ledger, essentially, as opposed to using a decentralized ledger. And I mean, if you look at the conversations from Larry Fink, even this week, he sat with Coinbase and Brian Armstrong, and all they spoke about was tokenization. And it's very clear what chain they're talking about, which is Ethereum. And it seems very clear to me that, and I could be wrong here, if you're an XRP fanatic and you want to correct me down below, I'm always open to learning something new. But it just seems to me like XRP doesn't really offer anything that another blockchain couldn't do. Like, if you wanted to send something really fast, why not just use Solana? If Ethereum gets all the upgrades that we're alluding to and becomes like an incredible layer 1 and people decide to use that instead of the layer 2s, and if it can handle the throughput, why wouldn't you just use Ethereum, which will have all the stocks and bonds and all that stuff, real estate and whatnot, right?
Yes.
So I just don't see where XRP fits in all of this. It just strikes me that the narrative is very big marketing, and that's ultimately why I just don't buy it.
Well, Jorge,
and would I have loved to have bought it when it was like 60 cents and it exploded to 350?
Values, you son of a.
I never sold out my values.
Look at you. You're such a slut. You're like, that price go up. I'm buying XRP. Look at you. Look at you. Jorge.
No, I'm just saying, if
You're
I
just
would
here
have
to get
seen
rich.
the trade, I would have bought it. But I'm not rich. And look, if I would have seen the trade, I would have bought it for sure.
Rich.
Like, I'm not opposed to getting gains, but I just, in the long-term vision, it's just not what I'm interested in. I'm here for the alternative to banking, not to reinforce banking on chain.
The good news for all you XRP holders out there is that we know for certain that Brad Garlinghouse actually watches this show. It's like, he's like literally one of the only people. Like, Brad Garlinghouse, and I can guarantee you this. After hearing about my idea for Happy Banana, XRP is going to be stealing that shit and rolling it out. It's going to...
By the way, for all one of you who support XRP and watch our show at the same time, I will say that despite all this bad news, the XRP ETF has grown to $1.4 billion in assets under management. So it means that it could be manipulation out there as far as the news is. But the rich folks are still buying the crap
Somebody's
out of
buying
XRP.
this scam. Somebody's.
So I gave you XRP people a little bit of hope. TBC.
Yes.
The next thing I wanted to talk
What's
about.
that?
Our final story.
More Japan?
No, your favorite country, England.
Oh, let's get into it. Oh my God. We're about to end with this video getting banned from YouTube.
Dude, in a plot twist that I don't think anybody saw coming, the UK recognizes crypto as personal property under law, which is honestly a big step in the right direction. The Property Act of 2025 has officially become law after receiving royal assent. That means that the king signed it into law. Pretty astounding. Making the United Kingdom among the first countries globally to enshrine in statute that certain digital assets, including cryptocurrency, stablecoins, and NFTs, can legally be recognized as personal property. This legal change resolves long-standing ambiguities under UK law where digital assets previously did not fit neatly into traditional categories of things in possession or things in action. Things in possession being tangible property and things in action being legal rights / debts. Under law, a third category accommodates digital assets, giving owners explicit rights and legal protections for theft, fraud, inheritance, insolvency, and property disputes. In short, owning crypto in the UK now carries the same legal statutes in principle as owning traditional property. That means courts, law enforcement, estate planners, and investors have clear legal recourse and protection when dealing with crypto holdings. So, congratulations. Honestly, this is great news. I mean, for all the BS that has gone on, especially under the reign of Gary Gensler in the United States, I'm kind of impressed. Like Europe, the EU did the MiCA bill, which is not perfect, but has pushed like them forward in the crypto industry. And the UK recognizing it as property just makes it more clear what the rules of the road are over there. And the fact that the king got involved, I think, is pretty metal, pretty cool. What do you think?
Well, let me just clarify. First off, according to my English speaking friends, crypto was already considered property for tax purposes. So that's awkward. Now, here's the thing. Let me just tell you, and this is Kevin Spacey in your room right now?
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. There's construction in my backyard. Let me.
Sure it is. All
dude,
right.
hold on.
Hold on. You happy banana underneath your desk right there.
Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Oh my God. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Well, getting back to the more serious topic here, you English people. I'm sure Beefy Legal is going to have a field day with this, but ignore the king, ignore your parliament. You are sovereign individuals, and your property rights are granted to you from the creator. I'll send you all a copy of the Declaration of Independence, and you could sign it and send it to the king, and then that way don't even pay your taxes or anything, and just declare your independence from this, because we got into crypto not to make these people happy. We got into crypto to escape these people, and they're just wheeling you in with their fishing nets to say, oh, look, it's okay now. We recognize your property. Well, who gives a shit what you recognize? We didn't care about you in the first place. You people need to spark that rebellion. You need to spark some excitement. We need some leaders in this industry that come out here with bananas in their pockets and actually rile up the base to get us excited again and rejuvenate us about the things that are really important, the values that actually matter. Not just Jorge's bag goes up because he's sold out to buy XRP. No, we need people that are excited to want to be here because we're really actually changing the world. And if you think you're struggling with that and you think the British property rights because the king gives a shit about you is going to excite people, nah, that's not what's going to pump bags. What's going to pump bags is people and pitchforks and torches storming the Capitol building. And once again, I don't know how to finish this, but let's cut it here and just add a clip of Kevin Spacey.
Wait, TBC, because I have a story.
Wait, there's
that
more
makes
stories?
me really happy too.
Sorry.
All right, and that's the final story.
We'll just
You
edit
ready,
it.
TBC?
I didn't know. I just scrolled down.
No, it's all good.
Oh my god.
We'll keep it. We'll keep
No,
it.
stop it. It's
TBC.
not another one of these. Oh my god.
TBC.
Don't do this, Jorge.
Are you ready for this one?
No.
Come on. Okay. I got one last story for you.
I was giving a halftime football speech to rile up the team, and we got to talk about your favorite guy who is literally hanging out with Kevin Spacey right now.
He probably is.
He's getting some backyard work done. You know what I'm saying,
dude? Oh Lord, TBC. We didn't need to go there, but U.S. prosecutors seek 12 years for Do Kwon after the Terra collapse.
It wasn't his fault,
bruv. I'm pretty sure it was his fault.
Did he steal all the money?
Pretty sure. I mean, it's been a long time, but
I don't remember what happened.
I mean, okay, you want to do a quick bet? So he's getting 12 years for all the stuff going down here. Prosecutors argue that the collapse orchestrated by Terraform under Do Kwon's leadership caused colossal losses, harming investors globally and destabilizing the broader crypto industry. Very interesting. Actually, the language here is interesting because the prosecutors are basically speaking as though they are trying to protect the crypto industry, which is a new... Okay. No, but I mean, hey, they're not... That I kind of like that. If you are going to be a prosecutor, if you are going to go after the bad guys in the crypto space, that's exactly the perspective you need. That it's like what they're implying here is that there's good actors and that because of Do Kwon's actions that they have effectively affected an industry full of good actors. That's what I like about this language, because that's exactly what the industry is. There's good people and bad people. So it's nice that they're thinking this way. Anyhow, for those of you that were affected by Do Kwon, I just want to say, like, we're going to get a little bit of peace here.
No.
Unless Donald Trump decides
he's going to get a pardon.
Give him
he's
a pardon.
Getting a pardon. It's coming. Put it on the chart for next year, Jorge.
Oh
Number one
God.
prediction.
All right.
Do
Number
Kwon
one
gets
prediction,
pardoned.
Do Kwon gets pardoned.
Do Kwon gets pardoned. XRP ETF collapses.
He was wrongly accused.
Listen, he was doing his best. Just steady. He should have stayed Come on. He's getting a pardon.
Anyways, ladies, gentlemen, all 5 of you, thank you so much for watching the Beefy Pod. We really appreciate it. We hope you have an excellent weekend. If you haven't liked, subscribe, share this with a family member. Let them know that you care.
Get excited for Happy Banana,
folks.
folks.
Had an excellent Thanksgiving. Cheers.
Bye.